Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Students, today inshallah we will see what is frequency array. Okay. See, in our last class we have discussed the classification of data for a continuous variable using the example, isn't it? See, for a discrete variable, the classification of its data is known as a frequency array. Okay, I repeat, for discrete variable, the classification of its data is known as frequency array. Since a discrete variable takes value and not intermediate fraction values between the two integral values. Okay, see, in your continuous series, you all know what is done. You take the intermediate fraction values between two integral values, isn't it? Whereas in discrete variables, okay, we have frequencies. Okay, we have frequencies that correspond to each of its integral value. Okay, now I want you all to see the table which is given in the textbook, page number 35. Okay, so here they have given you one table. Okay, this is the frequency array of the size of household. So size of the household 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the frequency, that number of household is the frequency. So 5, 15, 25, 35, 10, 5, 3, 2. The total of this is 100. Correct. So the variable size of the household is a discrete variable. Okay, that only takes integral values as shown in the table. Is that clear? I hope this is clear. Okay, so what did I say? The variable, the size of the household. Okay, the size of the household is a discrete variable. Okay, and that only takes the integral values as shown in the in this table. Okay, next we will move on to the next part of this chapter. Okay, the last part. Okay, that is bivariate frequency distribution. Bivariate frequency distribution. Okay, see, when we take the sample of a population, we collect more than one type of information from each elements of the sample, isn't it? See, for example, suppose we have taken sample of 20 companies from the list of companies based in a city. Okay, suppose that we collect information on sales and expenditure on advertisement from each company. In this case, we have bivariate sample data. Such bivariate data can be summarized using a bivariable frequency distribution. Okay, now what is this bivariate frequency distribution? A bivariate frequency distribution can be defined as the frequency distribution of two variables. Okay, it is the frequency distribution of two variables. Just see this table. Okay, which is given in page number 36. Okay, this table shows the frequency distribution of two variables. Okay, sales and advertisement. Can you all see? So this table shows the frequency distribution of two variables, that is sales and distribution, or sales and advertisement expenditure. Correct. Okay, this is there in page number 36. Okay, now okay, the sales and advertisement expenditure is given in rupees. Okay, that is lakhs of 20 companies. See, the value of sales are classified in different columns here. Can you all see? The value of sales are classified in the value of sales are classed in different columns here, and the value of advertisement expenditure are classed in different rows. Okay, so the one which is given in the column here, okay, it is sales, and the values that is given in the row is the advertisement expenditure. Okay, and each cell shows the frequency of the corresponding row and column value. See, for example, there are 3 firms whose sales are between 135. Can you all see? Yeah, there are 3 firms whose sale is between 135 and 145. lakhs and their advertisement expenditure are between 64 and 66. See, just see here. Okay, see the example what I've given you is there are 3 firms. Okay, this one. Okay, 1 second, students. Yeah, there are 3 firms. Okay, whose sales are between 135 and 145. As I've told you, the sales are written on the column. Okay, so the sales is between 135 and 145 and their advertisement expenditure are between 64 and 66. See, it is here 64 and 66. Okay, can you all see? So this advertisement expenditure is written in the column. Okay, okay, anyways, how to use this bivariate distribution you will be studying in next chapter. Okay, that is in chapter number, not in the next chapter, that you'll be studying in the future in chapter number 8. Okay, so I hope this much is clear. So here we come to the end of this chapter. Okay, and in conclusion, I would like to say that the data collected from primary and secondary sources are raw or unclassified. Okay, so once the data are collected, the next step is to classify them for further statistical analysis. Then this classification brings order in the data. So in this chapter, you have understood, or you all got to know how data can be classified through frequency distribution in a comprehensive manner. So once you know the techniques of classification, it is easy for you to construct a frequency distribution both from continuous and discrete variables. Okay, so here we come to the end of this chapter. I hope you all have understood. Okay, I want you all to go through the page. I want you all to go through this chapter again. Okay, it is very simple. Okay, and if you have doubt, you can contact me. Jazakallah khairan.